Have you ever wondered why the timeline of Andor might spell trouble for the much anticipated Battlefront 3? Uh, because before diving into that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Andor has captured the hearts of many Star Wars fans, showcasing a gripping narrative that excels in character development and storytelling. However, its placement in the Star Wars timeline presents a unique challenge for a potential Star Wars Battlefront 3. The series thrives on intense action, yet Andor focuses more on espionage and subtlety, lacking the large scale battles that define the Battlefront games. Um, with the excitement surrounding the second season of Andor, um, fans have rekindled their hopes for Battlefront 3, a title that has been longed for in the gaming community. Unfortunately, plans for a third installment were shelved back in 2008. And DICE's attempts to create a new Battlefront were halted due to high licensing costs. Um, if Battlefront 3 ever sees the light of day, it may struggle to match the enthusiasm generated by Andor. The timeline of Andor is set between 5 BBY and 1 BBY, uh, a period marked by the Rebel Alliance's struggle to build its forces. During this time, significant battles were few and far between, with most conflicts involving smaller resistance groups facing off against the Empire. While Battlefront 3 could feature some minor skirmishes, it would uh, stray from the series' tradition of grand scale warfare. Historically, the Battlefront series has focused on epic conflicts like the Clone Wars and the Galactic Civil War. Uh, the majestic feel of these games contrasts sharply with the quieter, more subdued events of Andor. The absence of large-scale conflicts during this era means that a game inspired by Andor would uh, uh, lack the iconic galactic conquest mode that fans love. Looking ahead, it seems likely that any potential Battlefront 3 would draw from Disney's sequel trilogy, focusing on the conflict between the First Order and the Resistance. Despite mixed feelings about episodes 7, 8, and 9, this era is where Disney appears to be directing its efforts. Uh, the Battlefront games have yet to emphasize this period significantly, but a new installment might need to explore this conflict to feel fresh and engaging instead of venturing into less likely scenarios, such as a game set during the High Republic or Old Republic eras. Disney is more inclined to produce content related to upcoming films. Projects like The Mandalorian and Starfighter um, are set after the original trilogy, further distancing them from the timeline of Andor. Um, the renewed interest in, I think it's unlikely that Electronic Arts will greenlight a third installment. Um, that is actually probably not to deny the high licensing fees and recent layoffs at EA suggests that the company is shifting its focus to smaller, more successful projects. DICE, the studio behind Battlefront, is currently busy with the next Battlefield game, leaving little room for a new Battlefront title. While the idea of Battlefront 3 is enticing, the reality may not live up to expectations. If it centers on the First Order resistance conflict, it risks becoming a repetitive retelling of the Galactic Civil War. However, the success of Andor reminds us that Star Wars can be exceptional, even if its timeline doesn't align with the hopes for a new Battlefront. And remember, if you think about it, the only thing more complicated than the Star Wars timeline is trying to explain it to someone who hasn't seen the movies. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,